Welcome back to Morgan's video blog, Morgan's online blog in video format. Today, I'm here to share with you improving your readings. Now, from writers who are asked to read their own work aloud at signings, to audiobook narrators, to podcasters, to vloggers, there are many people who either want to or need to get better at readings. At the titular panel at Balticon 53, T. Morris, Jean L. Cooper, and Mike Luona shared their best tips. First off, 6 steps toward creating character voices. 1. Keep the character's background in mind. It both changes their energy, their accent, and their vocabulary. Secondly, one trick is to use a key phrase to get into the character's voice to help with consistency. Just something that invokes their personality, their attitude, and their accent if they have one. Third tip for creating a character voice is to use your normal voice or something close to it for the narration and or the main character. It'll be a lot easier on you. The fourth tip is for opposite gendered characters. You can pitch up or pitch down a bit, but don't go falsetto or like mansetto. That's just not going to sound authentic. It might be closer to the tone you imagine or the pitch you imagine for the character, but you're making a mockery of the character, and that's not what you probably intend. Another tip is to listen to actors, movie, TV, podcasters, audio dramas, whatever. Listen to other actors and see how they change their voice to represent different characters. And finally, avoid stereotypes. For accents, if you can't skip the accent, try an acting class or an online acting class or videos. But do accents with a light touch. And 5 tips you can use for all readings, not just for character voices. 1, practice cold reads. That's when you haven't read over it before, you haven't prepared. Pick up random books and read a paragraph or 2 aloud. That'll get you in practice for being able to do cold reads. Secondly, hit the narration just as hard as the dialogue or the action. Paint a mental picture with your voice. Third, know when to pause. Okay, I might have overdone that just a smidge. Fourth, when a phrase that you're trying to read becomes a stumbling block, either in practice or in front of a live audience, slow way down. If you're in practice, go over it very slowly, repeat it, and go faster and faster until you've got the muscle memory. Talking is muscle memory. I know it doesn't seem like it, but it is. So the more you practice, the more you're just going to go with what you've practiced. If you're doing it live, you don't really usually have that option without feeling a little silly. So pause, take a moment to collect yourself. If you want to, maybe mouth the words silently to yourself. Take a deep breath and go back into it. Don't go too fast when it's something you've tripped over before, though. And finally, don't be afraid to be dramatic. The audience really is influenced by the energy you bring to the performance. If you feel like you're going a little over the top, you're probably just right. Except for a couple of you. I know you're over the top normally. You know who you are. So those were tips for creating characters and general tips for reading. Are there any tips that the panelists didn't get a chance to mention? Are there any things I got wrong in my notes? Let me know. How do you like to practice? And are there any Toastmasters out there? Let me know. As always, feel free to subscribe, comment below if you have any tips, and I'll see you again next time. Instead of next Thursday, I'll be back again on Monday with tips from WorldCon 77. This time, making the asexual textual. See you then. Bye-bye.